Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Rest, Relax, and Restore practice. This practice theme is going to be what's called Upeksha, which in yoga means equanimity, or being that strong, standing mountain amongst all the chaos, all the craziness that we have to face every day, okay? So it's unlike indifference, right? Indifference would be we just don't care. We do care, but we are deciding what we should give our time and reaction to, okay? So we're going to really focus in on that today while we just make all of our joints, muscles stretch out and feel a little bit better. So with that being said, grab your mat and let's meet up on our backs, okay? So we're going to come all the way down to our backs. Keep your legs bent, okay? And keep your feet about hip width apart, okay? Go ahead and take your right hand to your low belly. Take your left hand to your heart. And press your head in the mat and just walk your shoulder blades down. Give yourself some space. And just start to notice your breath and maybe intentionally make it a little slower, okay? All right, go ahead and softly open your eyes. Just heel-toe your feet out a little bit so your knees just kind of gently come together. We're going to reach our arms up over our head. Find our elbows. Just kind of walk your shoulders up a little bit now. Before we walk them down, we're going to walk them up. Deep breath in. Reminding yourself that you're strong and steady. Feeling all parts of your body that are touching the mat. Your strong foundation, you're grounded. All right, let's unwind that. Walk your heels back into hip width apart and let's take happy baby. So bring your feet up and you can either reach for the inside of your heel or you can go for the outside, pinky toe side, or you can even peace finger grab your big toe. So find which grab works best for you, what you like the best, okay? And then from here, let's kind of soften our shoulders down, bring our chin in a little, and then just start to soften through our hips. And then let's go ahead and let your left foot land down onto the mat, keeping your right foot up, and maybe bring your right foot out a little bit more to the side now. You can flex your toes, point your toes down. Get a little bit deeper in your hip. You can let your left hip come up a little too. It might want to. That's okay. And then let's cross your foot behind your knee, your left knee. So your right ankle's behind your left knee. And then let's just kind of bring your right knee like a wing a little bit, kind of bring it to your belly button towards your midline of your body, okay? Just to get into your hip socket a little bit. And then let's go ahead and lift up your left leg, grab the back of your thigh, hug it in towards you, and then your top leg, so your right leg, your right knee, press it away from you a little bit. Flex all your toes. Shoulders go down, chin goes in a little for a figure 4. Let's be here for a moment. And again, in these moments of pause, we can reflect on being steady, being still, being calm through all the chaos. And then let's go ahead and let your right foot and your left knee land all the way to the left, okay? And then let's bring your arms together at the top. Again, find your elbows like we did before. And then take your elbows over to the right. And then bring your elbows back to over your head. You can bring your arms out to your side for some support. Engage your core, lift up your legs, and then land it down. Keeping your right ankle above your left knee, go ahead and just walk heel toe your left foot out until your right leg comes down a little bit. Just a tiny internal rotation, IT band stretch here. All right, and then let's come back up to center. Go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. And you just start to roll side to side. If you want to start doing some circles with your knees, this is great for a lot of reasons. The first one is it's great for digestion. The second is we have a lot of lymph nodes in our belly area, and this helps to stimulate them because they don't have their own pump. And the third is that there are branches of the vagus nerve, which the vagus nerve is so important for our rest and digest system that it helps to activate those. So this is a great little move, and you can even reverse it, change your circles. All right. When you're ready, let's let your feet land again. And maybe you need to readjust here. So press your head in the mat, walk your shoulders down, maybe lift up your hips so they feel comfortable and neutral, okay? And then let's do the other side. So let's do our half happy baby on the left now, okay? So really soften into your left hip, pull it down, foot's parallel to the ceiling. Again, right hip can rise up if it needs to. After a few seconds, maybe you can feel you can go a little bit deeper in your left hip. That's great if you want to, if it feels okay. And then let's cross your left ankle behind your right knee this time. And then we can bring our left knee to midline again. Just feeling that little bit of mobility in our hip. And then let's lift up our right leg, grab the back of your right thigh, pull your leg in as you press your left knee away from you a little bit. Just feel that a little bit more in your left hip, okay? Flex your toes, shoulders down, chin goes in. Now when you're ready, let's slowly take your left foot landed all the way to the right. Just very gentle and kind, okay, guys? You can hold your leg to go down if you need to. We want to be really gentle here. Nothing's forced, okay? Nothing's forced or dropped really hard, okay? And then let's find our elbows and then take your elbows to the left. And bring your elbows back up to center. Engage your core and then lift up your legs, okay? Land your right foot down and we're just going to heel toe our right foot out. Whoops, I hit my candle. Okay, you keep heel toeing your right foot out. I'll move this in a very safe spot. Okay. So heel toe it out so you're getting that internal rotation. And maybe check that your hip to your right knee to your ankle's a 90. Okay. Just for a moment here. And your right hip's definitely going to lift up on this, so that's okay. All right, using your core, your abs, pull it up, and then let's hug our knees into our chest again, and we can just rock side to side here. Oh, a very nice long warm up. And then let's just kind of rock ourselves back and forth gently and slowly until we come up. So it takes a while, it's okay. Remember, we're the mountain, we're steady, we're not bothered. Okay, so come around to tabletop. So tabletop, for a quick check, your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips, your blue belly, pull it in, okay? And then from there, let's come onto your forearms. And your forearms are making the number 11. They're still shoulder width apart, okay? And then bring your palms together. So like triangles, right? From here, we're just going to bring our chin past our hands. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale. Remembering to keep your low belly in. Okay, that's going to support your low back. Exhale back. And then from here, extend your hands out in front of you, almost like you're going to do puppy pose. And then bring your thumbs to touch, okay? So bring your head in between your biceps. So your ears are going to bump your biceps. And then just start to walk yourself back, keeping your thumbs together, okay? Into a very beautiful child's pose. And using your hands, push yourself back just a little bit more, just to get in a little bit more. And then we're going to come up, okay? Here, let's take your right foot, land it on the outside of your right hand, okay? And here, let's just bring ourselves forward and back. So we're in a dragon stance, and we're just going to move our dragon a little. Move it as much as feels okay to you, okay? Combining a little bit of movement with a little bit of yen is great to make our body feel, I want to say zen because it rhymes, but then that sounds corny. So let's makes our body feel great. Let's just say that. Oh, sorry. My corny rhymes. Oh, man. Is anyone else feeling that? Their hamstrings, calves. Okay. From here, let's just express our dragon a little. So you have two options in dragon. You can stay low with your left knee down. Or you can tuck your left toes and lift up and come to a high dragon. Okay, this is totally your call. You're the boss of this practice, as always. And then your right knee might want to go out to the right a little bit. Try to bring it back to, maybe it's hitting against your right shoulder. Okay. Lift up. If you're lifting up your left leg, lift it up a little bit more. Find your breath. And then let's slowly lower our knee down. Untuck your left toes. And then roll into the pinky toe side of your right foot. You can even kind of sway a little here too. Maybe bring your head towards your left hand. Bring your knee in and out. And then let's take our right leg back. Okay. Go ahead and tuck your toes. We're going to sit up and let's just stretch our hands out a little bit. So we can do some squeezes. And then let's go ahead and grab onto your right fingertips with your left hand. Press it out in front of you. Lift up. Your toes talking to you yet? All right, and then switch. So grab onto the fingertips of your left hand with your right hand and then lift up. All right, and we'll come back down to tabletop and then tap out your toes. Okay, left foot's gonna go to the outside of your left hand. So you're right on the edge of your mat, okay? And here, let's just do our forward and backs. Roll into your heel if you want. All right, now we're going to go into our dragon. Option to stay low or to tuck your right toes and lift up your knee. Okay, you do what you feel like. And then here also, left knee maybe press it into your left shoulder a little bit. Just find that connection, that strength. Remember, we're strong, steady. And then when you're ready, come onto your knee. If you were up, untuck your right toes. And then just come onto the pinky toe side of your left foot. So it's like a winged dragon. You can kind of roll your left hip into it. A little here. And then go ahead and bring your leg back. We're going to walk our hands out in front of us, come to puppy pose, and then take your right hand, bring it behind your left arm, and come onto the left side. The right side of your head. You can wiggle crawl your left hands up. And then let's drag your left hand back, press yourself up. And then we'll do the other side. So go ahead and walk your hands out again, keeping your back side the same, okay? So your legs don't move. Your left arm is going to go behind your right. Come onto the left side of your head. And then we're going to come up again. Back to tabletop. Extend your right foot back and really just press out through your heel. Get a nice stretch the back of your leg. Try to keep your hips the same height on each side as you do this, okay? Because the right hip might want to lift up. So let's bring it down. And then bring your right knee back. Extend your left leg out. and then bring your left knee back. We're going to come back down onto our backs, okay? So come all the way back down. And we're going to peace finger our right hand, grab onto our right big toe, and extend our leg up. Keep your left leg bent, okay? Really reach through your heel. And then even open up a little bit to the right if you want. And then go ahead and cross your right leg on top of your left. Lift your left leg up so you've come into a bicycle. Imagine the tops of your feet are handlebars and just take a nice little ride. And then unwind that. Let your right foot land. Peace finger your left hand. Grab onto your left big toe this time and extend up. Press your heel to the ceiling. We're really targeting our calves and our hamstrings here for a nice stretch. And then when you're ready, cross your left leg on top of your right. Find the tops of your feet and take a spin. And when you're ready, just hug your knees into your chest. And we can set up for Savasana. So if you have any low back pulling, just keep your knees bent for Savasana. If you're okay to extend out, extend your legs out. Again, press your head in the mat and scoot your shoulder blades down. Get that space between your ears and your shoulder. Palms are up at your side. And just let everything integrate. We can come back to our intentionally slow breath. We can come back to Upeksha, the steadiness, the stillness, the calm. When you're ready, start to bring some movement to your fingertips. Maybe make a fist, point, and flex your toes. Maybe make some heel circles. Bring your palms together, reach up and over your head. Point your toes, a nice full body stretch. You can even interlace your fingers and press out. Really reach here. And let's do a nice knees to chest hug in. We're going to slowly roll to the side. And while you're there, just pause for a moment to honor your body and your breath and yourself for showing up. When you're ready, we can press ourselves up and I'll meet you in Sukhasana, our easy seated pose. Bring our hands down to our side. Do a nice inhale up, palms together above you, and then bring your palms to your heart center and bow to your very own heart. It was an honor to share this time in this space with you. May you be okay. May you be healthy. May you be free from suffering. May you know kindness. May you know peace. May you know love. Namaste. All right. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day and rest of your week, and I hope to see you again.